What's up guys, welcome to this lesson. In this lesson we're going to be learning about the C harmonic minor scale. Now the harmonic minor scale is very similar to the natural minor scale. The only difference between both scales is the seventh note. The seventh note in the harmonic minor scale is a half step higher than the seventh note in the natural minor scale. Now there are two methods by which we can figure out the harmonic minor scale of any key. The first method has to do with tweaking the natural minor scale for that key. So that is, what I'm trying to say is that we could just take the natural minor scale of a key and then increase the seventh note by a half step, and that is going to give us the harmonic minor scale for that key. Otherwise, we can just use the formula, and we're going to get the same answer using that method as well. So yeah, in this lesson we're going to learn about a C harmonic minor scale. So yeah, let's start. So first of all, we're going to use the method which is to do with tweaking the natural minor scale for the key of C. So yeah, let's do that. Now, just to remind you, the C natural minor scale is this. See that? That is the C natural minor scale. Now, if you don't know how to figure out this natural minor scale of a key, you can go to my previous lessons and learn about that. But yeah, that is the C natural minor scale. Now, in order for us to figure out the C harmonic minor scale, all we have to do is just take the seventh note that is in the C natural minor scale and then increase that by a half step. So yeah, let's do that. Now you can count as you walk up the scale to make it easier for you, so you can do this. So starting from the key of C, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you see, the seventh note would have been the key of B flat if we were playing the C natural minor scale, but because we are playing the C harmonic minor scale, the seventh note is gonna be the key of B. See that? So we've increased the seventh note by a half step. See that? And the last note is going to be the key of C. And yeah, that's it. So that is the C harmonic minor scale. See that? Let's do that again. So see that? That is the C harmonic minor scale. Now the other method that we could have used to figure out the C harmonic minor scale is to use the formula. Now the formula goes like this. Now just to remind you, whenever you move from one key to the next key without skipping any key, that is known as moving by a half step. So for example, if I move from the key of C to the key of C sharp, I've not skipped any key. Therefore that means that I've moved by a half step. Now whenever you move from one key to another key and you skip a key in between, so for example, if I move from the key of C to the key of D, I've skipped the key of C sharp in between. Therefore, this means that I've moved by a whole step. So moving from one key to another key and skipping a key in between is known as moving by a whole step. Now, if you move from one key to another key and you skip two keys in between, then that means that you've moved by 1.5 steps. See that? So moving from one key to the next key without skipping any key is known as moving by a half step. Moving from one key to another key and skipping a key in between is known as moving by a whole step. Moving from one key to another key and skipping two keys in between is known as moving by 1.5 steps. I'm just defining these terms because we're going to be using them in the formula while constructing the C harmonic minor scale. So yeah, let's construct the C harmonic minor scale for the key of C using the formula. So starting from the key of C, the formula goes like this. So we're going to take a whole step, and then a half step, and then a whole step, and then a whole step, and then a half step, and then 1.5 steps. So that means skipping 2 keys. So we're going to skip the key of A and the key of B flat, and we're going to land on the key of B, and then we're going to take a half step. See that? Let's do that again. So starting from the key of C, so we're going to take a whole step, and then a half step, and then a whole step, and then a whole step, and then a half step, and then 1.5 steps, and then a half step. So yeah, that's it. That is the C harmonic minor scale. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next lesson.